This is in response to Mr. Chevy454Dually, Mr. Super Trucker, truck driving man. You know, I watched some of your videos, and some of them really pissed me off. One in particular. The one where you talked about how GPS systems are dumb. You know, I'd rather see a truck driver with a GPS system hanging on their dash or off their, windshield or whatever, than have a truck driver with a map sitting right on their steering wheel. How safe is that? I mean, come on now. Not only are you messing with your safety rules because you're not paying attention to the road, you're paying attention to a map, you are also not going to be able to steer properly because you have a map on your steering wheel. And most of the time, when you do this, you won't be pulled over. So you'll just pull your map out, you'll be sitting there, you'll be reading your map. Oh, let's see, I'll go this road to St. Louis, or this road to Los Angeles, or whatever. You know, it's just unsafe. And, another topic I wanted to hit on your haters, I guess you can call it, video, is the turning signals, or as you called them, blinkers. Are we back in 2nd grade, buddy? They're not called blinkers, they're called turning signals. That leads me to another topic as well, the whole tailgating ordeal. If you're going to be in a truck, for one, you need more following distance than you do if you are in, say, a regular car, or, say, on a motorcycle, or something to that effect. So, why would you tailgate, risk yourself trouble, hitting someone or something, and hurting someone or something, and possibly losing your career, screwing your job selves over, as, say, you're driving and you're tailgating, and all of a sudden this car in front of you just slams on their brakes. You can't see why, you just know they slammed on their brakes. If you're tailgating, you won't have enough time to slam on your brakes and not hit them. And if you swerve, you might hit somebody else, you might hit whatever they stopped for, another car, a deer, a dog, or anything, The blinkers, as you called them, the whole ordeal with that is, if you're going to be riding somebody's ass, or if you're just going to be behind somebody, period, and you're going to have, say, your lights on, most people drive, or truckers, people in general, drive with their high beams on. Let's blind the person in front of me. That makes a whole lot of sense, because therefore they can't see where they're going. They can't see if somebody in front of them, slams on their brakes, or if a deer runs out in front of them, or something to that effect. So if that happens to them, and say, I'm tailgating them on top of it, I'm not going to be able to stop safely either. Doesn't sound like a winning situation there to me. And the whole thing as far as getting over and them not using their courtesy blinkers to let you know to come back over. A lot of drivers don't use their courtesies to tell you it's okay to come back over, because they don't know when you're coming back over or if you're coming back over, because there are a lot of super truckers who like to ride the left lane. Once again, not a bright idea. And, the whole topic of the CBs never being on, I will say that I do kind of have to agree with Airborne Rooster on that one. That it is kind of annoying to hear truck drivers, or anybody in particular who has a CB, just jabbing on and on and on for miles about nothing. So, yeah, I agree with the whole sometimes you can have it on, sometimes you don't ordeal. Because who wants to sit there, like he said, and here, going past the truck stop, I don't have no panties on. Shut up, stupid. You know, who wants to hear that shit? Or, hey, there's a lot lizard. I think I'll open my door and let her in. You know, that's dumb. Nobody wants to hear that shit. You know, you got your own personal life. If somebody wants to listen to it, if you want to talk to somebody about it, you know, go to a different channel. Don't stay on the main CB channel. And my other main subject I wanted to talk about on that video that really irked my nerves, but I do kind of agree with you that it is stupid for truck drivers to be doing, is watching the movies on the laptops on the dashboard. I agree. It is stupid to be watching a movie on the dashboard. You know, on a laptop on the dashboard. But on the other hand, they could not necessarily be watching a movie. They could be listening to music, because say all their music is on CDs and their computer, or, you know, their truck doesn't have a CD player. Or the fact that, you know, they just got too much good music on their laptop they want to listen to and don't want to burn it all onto CDs because, truck drivers don't really always make too much money. Huh. I wonder how true that is. Wait a minute, that's 120,000,000% true. Y'all don't make that much money. You know, and I'm not dogging on y'all. I love y'all head to death. My boyfriend's a truck driver, you know. And I love watching y'all's video, y'all's travels and all that stuff. Maybe that's something you ought to try. Something, you know, with your travels in it. Where you've been, your roads you take, you know. The scenery around your road you take. Stuff like that. You might get some views that way. I'm just stating opinion there. I know a lot of people actually like watching trucking videos of where people have been and how they got there and, you know, stuff like that. So you might try that, and that might, you know, get you some views, because I did hear you say on there you're just trying to get views. So you might try that. That might work a little bit.